Welcome to Forward Talk. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell so you can get your notification. I want to talk to you guys about something and get you guys' opinion on something. It was brought to my attention about a TA, which is a teacher's assistant down in Waco, lost her job and the possibility of getting a record behind a little boy. They say she may have kicked the little boy, pushed the little boy, something like that. I don't have all the facts to the situation. But I want to talk to you guys about this situation. And I want you guys to leave a comment and we can continue talking about it. But with the incident with this young lady, from what I heard, the kid is a very violent little kid. I don't know. I don't know all the story. But from what I've been hearing, that the kid is a violent kid. So let's keep in perspective. This kid is a violent kid, and he has put his hands on a teacher. And the teacher got to protect himself. So with that being said, now I don't know the exact age of the little boy. Some say he's 6, some say 7. Some say he's a sped kid. Like I said, I don't know much of the details, but from what I gathered, the mom didn't want to press charges on the teacher, but another teacher stepped in and said some things which made this situation worse than what it is. So what I'm getting at is, I speak about this all the time. Teachers getting hazardous pay. Where's the support for the teachers? I've heard where people say, oh, she wrong, she shouldn't have kicked him, or she shouldn't have done this. If it was my kid, I'd do this and I'd do that. So let's put it in perspective. Okay, if it was your kid and your kid ain't been taught no manners and how to conduct themselves around adults, then the problem is you as a parent. So quit sending your kids to school and want to like it's a babysitting service or something. Stop it. Man, why don't you start teaching your kids right from wrong before they even go to school? The parents just as worse as the kids. You allow your kids to be disrespectful. They call home and tell you a whole bunch of foolishness. Then you run up there to the school with the foolishness. I said time and time again, some of these teachers, they grew up worse than you. Some of them ain't gonna let you do them like that. Some of them just chose to make a better life for themselves and they not live the way they live. So we gotta quit coddling the kids and hold them accountable. Because I know back in the day when I was in school, the stuff that these kids get away with is, you wouldn't dare get away with it when I was in school. Quit making excuses for the kids. We have to quit making excuses for the kids, just period, point blank. You're setting them up for failure. You're setting them up for failure. Quit making excuses for them. And I'm just going to tell you when, that's just totally in disagreement when they say, when they label these behavior kids wasn't as sped. I don't know why they do that, but if that's the case, I would have been a sped kid, been in the behavior unit. Didn't have that back when I was in school. They didn't have ADHD back when I was in school. So it was called an ass whooping. Just sorry, just what it is. What it is. That's what it was. An ass whooping. So I would have been one of those kids labeled as a sped kid, and I'm far from that. Far from it. So I can speak on these things about behavior kids because I was that kid, and at some point in my life, I had to grow out of doing the things that these kids be doing. That I see them doing. Other people see them doing. My mama never taught me to be disrespectful to adults. These kids here are very disrespectful to adults. And a lot of adults is not going to tolerate that. I hear a lot of kids use the word lie. Um, when I tell them they can't use that word around me, they be looking strange, and then they tell their parents, and the parents be really want to say something, but then when I tell them, hey, look, I'm old enough to be your parent, so we're going to have some respect around her. Learn how to respect your elders and learn how to respect those who's in charge, and get all the facts about that situation or situations before y'all jump the gun and start saying they this and they that. Especially if you don't work in the school environment. The school environment is very, very hell. Somebody got to support the teachers. Like I said, I don't know if the teacher that in that situation, if she what occurred, what caused the kid to do what he did. From my understanding, the kid pushed her down and was getting ready to do something else to her, and she was trying to protect herself. If that's the case, I'm with her. I am with her. And again, we got to stop it, man. And we got to start standing together. And I'm just going to say this, man, be real with you, man. We got some weak administrators, man. We got some very weak administrators. It's always, don't do the kid like that. Babying them. Stop babying them and hold them accountable, man. Support your teachers. Get behind them and support them. That's why we have these problems. Nobody wants to support them. Then when they get out here on the streets and end up on a t-shirt, then you wonder why. Just think about it. Nobody taught them anything. So again, I'm going to say this. In the real world, officers don't know nothing about a BIP, a red folder, a IEP. They don't know nothing about that. That shit only work at school. So why not prepare the kid for the real world? Stop hindering them. Stop calling them. Hold the parents accountable. Just as well as the kid. Hold these kids accountable, man. It's just getting out of control. The kids just doing whatever the hell they want to. So leave a comment. Let me get your side of the stories. Some of y'all gonna disagree with me. Some of y'all gonna agree with me. But if I could, I don't. I really don't. Because I'm in support of that teacher. If she was wrong, I'm not gonna support that. But if she trying to defend herself, I'm gonna support it. I'm gonna support it. You gotta defend yourself. Ain't nobody gonna let nobody just walk up and hurt them. Shoot. And these people that's in higher position, they need to start supporting the teachers and quit letting these kids do what they do. I'm just baffled, man. I just don't understand what is the cause why you cannot hold a kid accountable. We got held accountable when I was in school. That's why the kids don't know nothing. That's why they can't read or write. The hell, they just go to school just to go to school. There's no teaching. You're teaching for a test. Kids don't even know I was in the bank the other day. Lady asked the worker, you know what a John Hancock is? She was like, no. She ain't know what John Hancock is. I said, young lady, that's your signature. What's a signature? I said, I've forgotten. They don't even teach you how to write in cursive anymore. Sweetheart, signature is signing your name in cursive. We got to stop it, man. We got to get back to business, get back to the old school way. If you want your kid to learn and be something, go back to the old school way. So like I say, man, I thank those who are listening. Thank those that leave a comment. Thank those who subscribe. But again, if that young lady is in the right, let's support her. If she in the wrong, we can't support her. And that's the young lady that was in Waco. So, and I guarantee it's gonna be more to come out. Thank you. Forward Talk.